Hi guys, this is going to be a quick video, so I'm sorry if it's a little shaky. I didn't set it up on anything like I did my last one. I just want to show you this wreath that I made. I actually made the wreath itself kind of a while ago. It's just one of those green foam wreaths, and I wrapped the yarn around it. And then we have moved, so I've been finding all of my half-done projects and everything, which is also why I've been making all these videos. You're probably sick of hearing my voice at this point. But I've just been able to craft, and I finally got my craft room done, and so it's exciting. So I thought I would share. Here's kind of a closer look at the flower part. So I used 2 Cricut cartridges in this. I used the Sophie cartridge, and I used the leaf on page 39. I used the shift right there. And I also used the leaf, the main image of the leaf on page 41. And then I used the paper trimmings cartridge, and I used the shift of this flower right here, and I used it because it had 5 petals. A whole bunch of videos ago, I made a 3D flower using my Cricut, and I did it based on the way that Tim Holtz made his 3D flowers at the time. And he was the big proponent of the Sizzix Flower 5 die, I think, and I didn't have one, so I decided to use my Cricut. Well, when I did that one, I used the cart that comes preloaded on your Gypsy, and my Gypsy isn't charged right now, so I went and found the first 5 petal flower that I could. And so the shape that cuts out, here's the negative of it. Now, you'll notice that there are these deep parts, and then there's the smaller ones. That's what makes the 5 petals, of course. But when it comes time to curl it, which I just did by wrapping the paper, you know, around a paintbrush to curl it, it was kind of hard to do with these bigger pieces. So I did end up cutting into it a little bit to make them a little bit deeper. And that helped when I put them on and curled them, because you can see they spread out a little bit more. As for attaching it, I used my hot glue gun for all of it. And I put the doilies in the background because I just thought they looked nice and springy, and they're so popular right now. On the insides, I used the pins from the Vintage Finding collection that we all went out and bought a million of, that have just been sitting in a box. And I either cut those down and hot glued them in, or I just used the hot glue to heat them up, and then that made it so that I could push it into the foam. So that's how I did that. This is some Que Sera Sera paper. This is the back of the paper that I made the leaves out of. This paper is from either the Couture cartridge, the Couture DCWV pack, or the Mademoiselle, I can't remember. And that's the same paper. I just used Tim Holtz Distress ink and made it purple. And that's, I guess, about it for this video. I used some tulle at the top, and I'm going to hang it with that. So that's my spring wreath, and one of the reasons that I did it was because I have been neglecting my Cricut since I moved, because it's just been too hard with stuff spread out everywhere. And I really want to get back into it, but I didn't have any flat paper needs right now. And so I remembered that I made that flower before, and I thought this would be a fun thing to do. So all of you that have a Cricut out there, if you're like me and you haven't used it in a while, pull it out. You forget kind of what you can do with it, especially if you're willing to put a little time into changing the image up some. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to go see what all of you have been up to. So I hope we all keep being crafty and sharing, because I'm really excited to be back on YouTube kind of full force, and it's really been nice to see what everybody's been doing. So have a great day. Bye.